Hey, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. Whenever you're viewing this video, I just want to say welcome. And I also want to remind you of one important thing: believe in yourself. The one thing we want to emphasize in this academy is your value of yourself. So get up this morning, do something positive. When all the world is falling apart, you get a chance to do something for you that benefits you, and part of that is learning. Leave today. At the end of the day, know that you've learned something on purpose, that you believe so much in yourself that you obtain some great knowledge. So welcome again, I'm Mr. McDaniel. I am here to work with you, and we're working this summer in the area of reading and English language arts for the Florida State Assessment. Not just for the Florida State Assessment, but for your betterment. Because hey, maybe you want to have a career, maybe you want to go to college, but no matter what you do, reading is important. So part of believing in yourself, the more you read, the more quality and belief you have in yourself and how you view yourself and how you want others to view you. We are readers by nature. So let's get into this next assignment, the first assignment, video 1, session 1. It's going to match some of the stuff that we have posted in the classroom for video 1, which is regarding reading an informational text. I want to go back over the definition of what is information. Information on the key ideas and details. Information is stuff that's facts. So a buzzword that I want you to remember is good information are facts. Facts, something that you can prove. It's important that you understand that when I read an informational text, under reading an informational text under 1.1, the main thing I want to walk away with is information that is key. Here the word key means important, primary. Some facts or details are not the most important, but the key ideas and details are the ones that are the most important. You as a reader, it's important that when you engage the author, remember this question: what is the author, he or she, trying to give me and impart to me? If I'm reading an informational story, what key ideas and details are most important? And the way we do that, especially for you middle school readers, is by comparing and contrasting. I'm 100% certain in elementary school, your teacher talked about compare and contrast. But I want to cover that information again so you can clearly understand as you begin to read. Now, I want to say something real quick. Many of you have been doing Reading Plus. I hope that you've been doing Reading Plus all year long. If you're a Reading Plus kid, whenever they give you a story to do in Reading Plus, they ask you a whole bunch of questions, a lot of questions. And what you want to do is find the most important questions, most important information to answer those questions. So you want to be able to, when you read, they may give you two things to read about. So under this standard, under key ideas and detail, what you're covering is, I'm going to go to my computer screen right quick, so bear with me for one moment, is you want to be able to go into a text and find multiple details and be able to cite them. And what I mean by the word cite, C-I-T-E, is refer to it, be able to talk about it. When you're reading, you should be having a conversation with yourself. In one of the videos that I have posted regarding this particular standard, 1.1, it talks about DNA and RNA. You'll learn what DNA is, how your body is made up, your fingerprints, your saliva, your everything is based upon that everybody has a unique DNA. As part of that DNA, there's RNA, and it talks about helix and double helix. But you're going to learn specific information about DNA, specific facts and details. There's also, in one of the presentations, about black mambas, about snakes. And it will give you information that's important about snakes. Now, I don't know about you, I'm not a big fan of snakes, but the black mamba, there's specific information, key ideas and details that the author shares that he's informing you, giving you information about those snakes. Now, a couple of important things you will automatically come to your mind about snakes is that do they bite, and are they deadly? Well, usually if a snake bites, we don't care if they're deadly because it's a snake. But the information about the black mamba will teach you when that snake is most dangerous to you as a person if you're confronting it. Why did the author share that information with you? Because he put the story in an order where you can compare when the black mamba is dangerous in contrast to when it's not dangerous to you as a person. So as we unlock this benchmark, as we unpack key ideas and details, there are certain things that you need to be totally aware of as a reader? How do I engage a story? What am I looking for? And how is the story structured? So as a reader, when you go into the lesson video, I'm going to talk about pay attention to the introduction when you begin to read, to begin to investigate who or what is the author sharing with me. So who is important? Or what is important? Or where is important? When is important? These are important key idea questions that you should be asking yourself. Who is the author telling me about? What is going on regarding what the author is sharing with me? Where is this taking place? And when? These are fact and detail questions that are important when you begin to read. The key thing about these being able to answer questions regarding the Florida State Assessment is that these type of questions are true or false. So when you read answers, if it says that the black mamba in the story is a deadly snake, you wouldn't pick the answer that says the black mamba is a friendly snake. You're looking for, but they may not use the word deadly. They may use the word poison. So they may use poison, or they may use dangerous in place of the word deadly. So it's important then, as you begin to read, that you understand that the author has structured the text in a manner that he's giving you key ideas and details, maybe in an order of what's most important. He may give you 3 or 4 things to what's the least important, or he may start with the least important to the most important. So in explaining the black mamba as a snake, he may say they're large, they can be friendly at times when not confronted. Or he may start with, and then he may get down to confrontational if you challenge them. Or he may say poisonous, if they're poisonous. He may just start from the least important, or he may start with poisonous, confrontational, can be passive at times, but they're very large snakes, very descriptive. So as we begin to unlock this particular standard, I want to point something out. I talked about reading the informational text, standard 1.1, but guess what? 1.1 is going to relate to 1.2. It's going to relate to 1.3. All 3 of these are connected and are related. So as I wrap up this video, we're going to go into video session 2, covering reading the informational text 1.2 regarding what is the main idea or central idea that the author is focusing in on, where maybe 2 or more. And then we get into 1.3, we talk about why is the author sharing this information with me? So it's important that we are not talking about key ideas and details in isolation by itself, that everything is related together. It's like having a family. Mom, dad, brothers, sisters, it's all one big family. Everything's related, even the cousins you don't like. They're all tied together. So it's important as we wrap this up that when you have questions, ask them in the chat room, because I expect a lot of questions regarding key ideas and details, because I have a lot of questions for you. So I want to say goodbye to you, but I want you to remember one thing. This is important for you to begin to believe in yourself as a reader. This is the beginning. This is step 1. 1.1, step 1. 1.2, step 2. 1.3, step 3. And these steps will lead you directly to a level 5. It's not an accident. It's on purpose. Believe in yourself. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day. Take care.